Okay, this is our kitchen diner. So this will be the dining room area, and over here will be our kitchen. And in the corner of our kitchen, between two drawer units, in that space that's a bit hard to access, is our grey water heat exchanger tank. So the water from the showers and baths comes down this pipe, and our dishwasher water comes in along this pipe, and that basically puts warm water in the top. And then when the warm water comes in the top, the cold water from the bottom of the tank will then at the same time flow up this pipe and then out to our soil waste pipe. So that process will happen any time that someone pulls the plug on the bath or has a shower. It will just happen sort of automatically. So then the water that comes in, the cold water into the house, which is probably only like 10 degrees or something, will come in through here into the bottom of this coil. So it sort of goes down this pipe into the bottom of the coil, coils up, that's about 7 metres of 22mm pipe, so it has a good chance to then warm up, and then it goes out to our water softener, and then through the water softener, and softened, preheated water then goes back along here, and then out to the rest of the house. And the idea is basically that if your bath water's like 35 degrees or whatever when you pull the plug, ends up in here, this tank can take 170 litres, so it's like nearly 2 bath loads. So you've got, if you put a bath load in the top of that, that's at like over 30 degrees, and your incoming water's at 10 degrees, and you know, has a 7-metre journey through the tank, then you know that's going to increase the temperature of your cold water significantly before it then goes through the hot water tank, and it will also, this water also goes off to the like the cold water on the shower and stuff, so that you're never actually mixing in really cold water to your shower. You're mixing in like tepid water, which is great in terms of energy efficiency. And this tank is just made of MDF with 22mm MDF with a glass fibre sort of skin on the inside, with polyester resin and a glass drop strand mat. And this pipe here is from our sink, from our kitchen, and that's going to go straight out to the soil waste pipe and not go into the tank, because that's going to be mostly cold, really dirty water. You know, washing red vegetables and stuff, you don't want all of that going into the tank. Yeah, so that's the plan. And then we'll also, in the summer, when we've got no rainwater in our rainwater tank, this little port here goes to this 15mm copper pipe round the back there, and that will take the sort of a small amount of water out to our rainwater tank outside. So basically what will happen is there'll be a sensor in there, and basically it will always be taking water off until the level in the tank drops below a certain point, let's say 2 inches below its current level. So basically in the there'll be slightly less water in here in the summer, because if you're having a shower or whatever, it will be taking off you know, the top part of the water, as it were. Well, that doesn't make sense, but anyway, it takes off some of the it takes the water off to the rainwater tank, and then the rainwater tank is used for flushing our toilets and watering the garden. But that shouldn't interfere too much with like the usage of the tank. And there'll be like a coarse filter in there to stop peas or whatever going out to the rainwater tank. So hopefully that makes sense. It's quite hard to explain just on the camera. And then one day I'll explain why there are so many pipes going to our sink unit. That'll be another video.